Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate ice cream with only 3 ingredients. And this is a super easy, no churn ice cream, no ice cream machine needed as well. Really easy to do, simple ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get started. Down below in the description box, you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts. To begin, I have 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. And what I did is I sifted it, and so it's very, very fine. There's no clumps or anything, and you really want to do that for this particular recipe. So there we go, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. And then I have 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and this is the 14 ounce or 396 gram can. It's very common size. And then I have 2 cups, 1 pint or 16 ounces or 473 milliliters of heavy whipping cream. And that's all you need. You can also add a splash of vanilla extract or a teaspoon of vanilla extract if you want, maybe a pinch of salt as well. Totally up to you. But these 3 ingredients work just fine. All right? And so first what I want to do is I'm going to come on over here and grab my bowl, large bowl here, and then add in all of the heavy whipping cream. So let's add all the heavy whipping cream to this bowl. And now we are going to beat this until we have stiff peaks. All right, and so it's going to take 5 to 10 minutes to do this. So when you pull the beaters out, the peaks right there, they don't fold over or anything. That is perfect. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside and grab this other little bowl here and add the can of sweetened condensed milk. Now this part is optional, but I like to do it. It just really helps to get the cocoa powder mixed in really well. Get a little spatula here just to make sure we get all this sweetened condensed milk out. Okay. And then take that finely sifted cocoa powder and I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to just kind of mix this together. And you could use a bigger bowl or just add a little bit at a time. I was a little impatient, and that way you won't get as much of the cocoa powder kind of like spraying up on you. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. And then I'm just going to take this spatula and just kind of scrape around a little bit. And get this nice, smooth chocolate consistency, okay? And then we're going to come back over here to our whipped cream. And then we are going to fold this all together. And at this point, I'm not going to use the mixer anymore because I don't want to break up all that nice air, fluffy air that I had got into that whipped cream. So we are going to just kind of fold these in. Just go underneath and flip around. And we'll just do this until there's no more white streaks. And then at this time, if you wanted to add like chocolate chunks or chocolate chips, you would add those right now. Okay, see that? Super nice and mixed. Nice fluffy ice cream base. And there we go. Super easy. Easy as that. The only time consuming part is just whipping up that cream. And then I'm going to come over here to this container, and I'm going to just pour this in. Make sure to scrape the bowl and get everything out. And then I'm just going to give this a tap-a-roo so it gets a little bit flat like this. And then the final step, you can leave it like this and just cover it. But what I'm going to use, I'm going to add a little bit of plastic wrap on top, and that's just going to prevent freezer burn and like the ice crystals that form sometimes. And so I'll just put this right on top and kind of just push it down so it touches the top here. Awesome. And put that lid on. And if you don't have a lid for your container, then you can just leave it just like that. But I do have a lid, so I'm just going to put that on. And then into the freezer it goes, and we're going to freeze this for 4 to 6 hours until it gets nice and firm, or overnight, depending on how firm you want it. Maybe you want more soft serve, then you can take it out a little before then. On to that step. And when your chocolate ice cream has frozen, you can serve it. And so just remove that plastic. And we can dive into this. Super excited. I'm going to try to do this with my left hand so it's easier to see on the camera. Yeah, look at that. Look at that ice cream. So awesome. And if you need to, you can just let it sit out a little bit to soften before you serve it, just like any normal ice cream. Well, there you go. Super easy, homemade chocolate ice cream, only 3 ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. It is so amazing. Really, really good. Nice, rich chocolate flavor.